My name is Connor Walsh. I'm 48 years old, red-haired, and I've spent the last 10 years in the same blue and white plaid shirt, jeans, and work boots, living alone on my farm in rural Montana. No family, no friends who visit, just me, my land, and my brown Labrador. Rusty. People in town call me the hermit, the man who never speaks, the farmer who lost something and never recovered. They're not wrong. 10 years ago, my life fell apart. I lost everything that mattered, and I chose to forget, to bury the past so deep that even I couldn't find it anymore. I built walls around my heart, thick, impenetrable, safe. But 3 weeks ago, Rusty started digging in the north field. The field I never visit, the field I avoid like it holds ghosts. He dug for hours, days, obsessively. I yelled at him to stop. He ignored me, and when he finally uncovered what he'd been searching for, everything I'd spent 10 years forgetting came flooding back. A small metal box, rusted, locked, buried. And inside that box was something I'd hidden from myself, something my heart had forgotten, something that would force me to face the past I'd been running from. Let me go back, 10 years, to when my life was different. I wasn't always alone. I had a wife, Sarah. We'd been married for 8 years. We were happy. At least, I thought we were. We talked about having kids, about growing old together on this farm, about building a life that mattered. Then one day she left. No warning, no fight, just a note on the kitchen table. Connor, I can't do this anymore. I need more than this farm, more than this life. I'm sorry. Sarah. She was gone. Took her clothes, her car, and my heart with her. I tried calling. She didn't answer. I tried finding her. She'd moved out of state, changed her number, disappeared. For months, I was in shock. Then came the anger, then the grief, and finally the numbness. I decided, if she could leave, I could forget. I would erase her from my life, from my memory. I threw away photos, deleted messages, removed every trace of her existence, including one thing I should never have buried, a time capsule. We'd made it together, 5 years into our marriage. A silly tradition. We filled it with letters to each other, photos, small mementos. We were supposed to open it on our 20th anniversary, but after she left, I couldn't look at it, so I buried it, deep in the north field, the field where we used to walk together, where we used to dream. I told myself I'd forget it existed, and I did, for 10 years. But Rusty didn't forget. I got Rusty 2 years ago, a rescue dog abandoned by his previous owner. We were both broken in our own ways. We understood each other. He didn't judge. I didn't demand. We just existed together. Rusty loved the farm. He'd run the fields, chase rabbits, guard the house. But he never went to the north field. I'd trained him not to. That field was off limits. Too many memories. Then 3 weeks ago, something changed. I let him out one morning, and instead of his usual route, he ran straight to the north field. I called him back. He ignored me. I found him there, digging frantically. Paws moving fast, dirt flying. Rusty, stop. Come here. He didn't stop. He kept digging, whining, as if he knew something I didn't. I tried to pull him away. He resisted. He'd never disobeyed me before. Never. What is wrong with you? He barked once. Sharp. Then kept digging. Fine. Let him dig. Maybe he smelled a rabbit. Maybe he was just being a dog. But he came back the next day, and the next, always to the same spot, always digging. By day 5, I was frustrated, angry. Rusty, there's nothing there. Stop. But he didn't stop. And on day 6, I heard it, the sound of metal scraping against his claws. I knelt down, looked into the hole he'd dug, and there it was, the corner of a metal box. My heart stopped. The time capsule, the thing I'd buried and forced myself to forget. No, Rusty, leave it. But it was too late. He'd already dug most of it out. The box sat there, exposed, accusing. I stared at it for a long time. 10 years. 10 years of running from this. 10 years of pretending it didn't exist. Rusty sat beside me, panting, tail wagging slightly, proud of his discovery. "You don't know what you've done," I whispered. But maybe he did. Maybe dogs know things we refuse to see. Maybe they sense the wounds we pretend have healed. I left the box there, walked away, tried to go about my day, but I couldn't. It was all I could think about. That night, I went back, with a flashlight, with a crowbar, with the desperate need to know what was inside, even though I already knew. The lock was rusted. It broke easily. I opened the lid, and there, preserved in plastic bags, were the ghosts of my past. Photos, dozens of them, Sarah and me, young, smiling, in love, on our wedding day, on vacation, working on the farm together. I'd forgotten how happy we looked. Letters, 2 of them, one from me to her, one from her to me, written on the day we buried the box. I opened mine first, my handwriting younger, more hopeful. "Dear future Sarah, I hope when you read this, we're still as happy as we are today. I hope we have kids. I hope the farm is thriving. I hope you still look at me the way you do now, like I'm the only person in the world. I love you more than words can say. Connor." I had to stop reading. The tears came too fast, too hard. Then I opened hers, her handwriting, delicate, familiar. "Dear future Connor, I hope when you read this, you've forgiven me." Wait. What? "I hope you understand why I had to leave. I hope you found the courage to open this box, to face what I couldn't say to your face. I'm sick, Connor. I found out 2 weeks ago. Cancer. Stage 4. The doctors say I have months, maybe a year if I'm lucky." My hands shook. No, this couldn't be real. I didn't tell you because I couldn't watch you suffer. I couldn't let you watch me die slowly. You would have given up everything to take care of me. You would have sacrificed the farm, your dreams, your life. And I couldn't let you do that. So I'm leaving. I'm going to a hospice facility out of state. I'm going to face this alone. Not because I don't love you, but because I love you too much to let you watch me fade away. I know you'll hate me. I know you'll think I abandoned you. But please, one day understand. I did this for you, so you could remember me as I was, not as I became. If you're reading this, I'm probably gone. But I hope you found happiness. I hope you found love again. I hope you didn't spend your life alone, hating me. I love you, Connor. Always. Even in death. Sarah. The letter fell from my hands. I couldn't breathe. Couldn't think. She didn't leave me. She was dying. She left to protect me. To spare me the pain of watching her die. And I spent 10 years hating her. 10 years thinking she'd abandoned me. 10 years building walls to keep out a pain that was never what I thought it was. Rusty whined, pressed against my side, as if he understood, as if he knew I needed him. "She didn't leave me," I whispered. "She was dying, and I never knew." I sat there in that field until the sun came up, reading the letter over and over, looking at the photos, remembering the woman I'd forced myself to forget. And then I did something I should have done 10 years ago. I searched for her, online, death records, obituaries. I found it. Sarah Walsh. Died 8 years ago, 2 years after she left. Cancer. Just like she said. There was a funeral. In Oregon. I wasn't there. I didn't even know. She died alone, thinking I hated her. And I lived alone, thinking she hated me. And neither was true. The next day, I drove to Oregon, found her grave. A small cemetery outside Portland. Simple headstone. Sarah Walsh. Beloved daughter, sister, friend. Forever in our hearts. Not wife. Because I hadn't been there. Hadn't known. Hadn't been part of her final chapter. I knelt at her grave. Put flowers down. And I talked to her. For the first time in 10 years. "I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't know. I'm sorry you faced this alone. I'm sorry I spent 10 years hating you when I should have been remembering you." I told her about the farm, about how I'd kept it going, even when I wanted to give up, about Rusty, about the box he found. He knew, Sarah. Somehow, he knew I needed to find this, that I needed to stop running. I stayed there for hours, and when I left, something had changed. The weight I'd carried for 10 years was lighter. Not gone, but bearable. I went back to Montana, back to the farm, back to Rusty, who greeted me like I'd been gone for years instead of days. "Thank you, boy. You saved me." He wagged his tail, licked my hand, didn't need thanks, just did what dogs do. Loved unconditionally, saw what needed to be seen. I didn't bury the box again. I brought it inside, put it on a shelf, a reminder, not of what I lost, but of what I had, of the love that was real, even when it ended in pain. People in town still call me the hermit, but I'm different now. I talk more, smile occasionally. I even let a few people visit the farm, because I learned something. Isolation doesn't protect you from pain. It just makes you forget why you loved in the first place. Sarah left to protect me, but in doing so, she condemned me to 10 years of loneliness, thinking I wasn't worth loving. The truth is, I was loved so much that she sacrificed herself to spare me. That's the lesson. Love doesn't always look like staying. Sometimes it looks like leaving. Sometimes it looks like making the hardest choice to protect the person you love most. Rusty found what my heart had forgotten. Not just a box, but the truth, that I was loved, that I am capable of being loved, that it's okay to remember, to feel, to live again. I'm 48 years old. I've spent 10 years alone, but I don't have to spend the rest alone, because Rusty reminded me, the heart can heal, even when it thinks it can't. Sarah wanted me to find happiness, to find love again, to not spend my life alone, hating her. I haven't found love again, not yet, but I'm open to it now, and that's a start. Before I go, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and tell me, what city are you watching from? And if this story reminded you that sometimes the hardest goodbyes are acts of love, that dogs see what we refuse to, then hit that subscribe button, because Paws of History is just getting started. Thank you for listening, and thank Rusty, because without him, I'd still be living in the past, thinking it was the present. Life is short, love is complicated, but dogs are simple. They love, they heal, they remind us what matters. Never forget that.
Paws of History, because every story leaves a paw print, and its memories stay with us forever.